Let's talk about how this team does match up against the Patriots. What's maybe one matchup, one area that the Eagles could take advantage of in Super Bowl 52? Dave?
I think it's an area where they'd love to be able to take advantage of this because it'll get their quarterback into a rhythm, and it's in the run game and the run play action game, better known as RPOs lately. And what that is really just an ability to hand the ball to the running back or pull it out if a linebacker or a defender steps up and gets out of position, and then get the ball out of his hands quick. The Eagles did this on their first 40 plays 10 times the other day, and they were successful every time. So I expect a lot more of the same because if there is a weakness for the Patriots, it's running the football right up the middle. The Eagles have had success running the football, and the RPOs and run-pass options give Nick a rhythm that helps him get into the flow of the game and then make big shots down the field.
Yeah. And they get Jay Ajayi going 5.8 yards per carry when they decide to take the run part of the run-pass option on that play. A matchup that you're looking at.
They're pretty good with those RPOs, man. They're pretty efficient with them as well. For me, it's the backs along some of the same lines that the Patriots defense, they struggle covering running backs out of the backfield. And last week when they played the Jacksonville Jaguars, they were pretty successful in the first half, getting those backs out on those linebackers. They were picking up some huge third down plays. Even their fullback, Bohannon, had a reception for 20 yards. So they lose those backs a little bit when they go into coverage. So their backs on their backers is something I think that the Eagles can take advantage of because they have very good running backs. Clement is a nice little change-up back, can catch the ball in the backfield and get at that. And we go back to this first game of the season where you watch the Kansas City Chiefs, their offense is similar. And remember that game, I mean, Hunt had a huge game in that game. So, and their offense, again, they're built the same. Doug Peterson came from Kansas City, so they're going to use pretty much the same blueprint. So that's where I think they could take advantage of that Patriots defense.
And if they had Kareem Hunt in the backfield in New England, that would really help them.
them.
That game was crazy. Alex Smith had 300 yards, 4 touchdown passes, no picks, 42 points put up on the Patriots, the most of the Belichick-Brady era. All right, Trey, what are you looking at?
Playing these guys, we didn't really see many weaknesses. But when it comes to a matchup, I'm thinking you got to go up front. If you're going to beat Tom Brady, you're going to have to need Fletcher Cox, like you said, to dominate. You have to dominate up front because if Tom Brady has all day to pass back there and he makes it a 7-on-7, we know what he can do. He's the GOAT. We don't call him the GOAT for any reason. So I think up front they have to rush him all day long for 4 quarters.
Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Chris Long, 3 of 7 players they have who have 20 or more pressures. That's the most in the NFL. We always talk about getting constant pressure on Tom Brady, especially middle pressure. There are very few teams that are able to do that successfully. Maybe the Eagles will be the one that's finally able to get it done in the Super Bowl, outside of a couple of Giants teams that did it pretty well.
Better said than done.